Press start.
Good morning, ladies and gentle ladies, to the 7th episode of the Phoenix Server Season 2. This episode will probably be doing something related to this bamboo farm. There's two ideas. We need a storage system here to store all this bamboo, and we also need a smelter array right about here. Meaning we'd probably need to first create the smelting array and then the storage system. And I have created the room for the smeltery. There's a weird visual glitch here. See? Terrible. Don't like it at all, but anyway. I have put the furnaces down here, and the room for the smeltery is like right here. That's our village, And the side of the mountain we've got like this hallway leading up to this room with 16 furnaces on both sides, meaning we have 32 furnaces in total. Here we're going to need to put our input chest, which is just going to be a normal double chest with 2 hoppers underneath. One hopper will supply one minecart with items, which will just kind of go back and forth here. And then the other one will do the same thing, but for this side. So the current idea is to use Mango's equal distribution system, a hopperless one, which will mean that we're going to split the items here using a double chest into 2 batches. One batch will go here, or the other batch will go here. And then we'll split them using, as said, Mango's hopperless minecart distribution system. Now the fuel we have enough of, so we're simply going to run a hopper chain like this and then like there, and then that's it. We're also going to have like barrels in between, so it's going to look a bit something like this. Hopper here, then a hopper here, then a barrel here, hopper out the back, and then a hopper chain at the top. Now this here will be for lava. So basically just make everything look nice and cool. We're also going to utilize a lot of stone bricks here, but basically I just want to keep this kind of cavey, dwarfy even look here. So yeah, let's just quickly try something out with those guys. 16 of those blocks in total. We want one here, one there. We have 14 in the middle. If we put one, we can't do that. If you put 2 more in there, we have 12 blocks remaining. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? No, we do have 16 blocks here, so we now have 14 blocks here. Minus 2 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4. Oh yeah, we need to divide it by 4. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bloop. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Bloop. Sorry, 4. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. There we go, finally. Ugh. I was not prepared to do maths yet. The smeltery is starting to take shape. That's how it looks inside. We need some glass here. We will have lava underneath. And we could have like some fake pipes and whatnot like here. For when the lava is actually in here. It's only gonna be like up to here, so like only this layer will be lava-ified. Meaning we could like even have this entire layer just be those stone things. I mean, it starts to look okay. I was thinking about like putting a dragon head like above of this entrance here. This could be definitely very interesting. So that's one thing we could do. Crick has just brought all those lava buckets. Because I guess he doesn't have a lot of things to do right now. Anyway, it's good, I guess. I need to clear up my inventory and then I'll be able to fill this hole in with lava. And then this room is going to almost be complete, so that's very cool. So now it's time to fill this in the air. Cool. Lava! I mean, like, what could possibly go wrong, right? Oh man. Perfection. I don't think we have lava here yet. Yeah, I probably wasted a lot of buckets of lava. Oh! It actually worked. There we go. Kind of works. That's cool. That's really cool. Now, there's still an option to just use a minecart for the furnaces, which would mean that the minecart would kind of travel like there, behind there. So we could just do that, potentially. Missing here a block. Yeah, but I don't know, that's as far as my plans have seen forward in time. And now I kind of need to figure out exactly how I want to put the items in the furnaces. Now this could just probably be our output chest right here. Yes. And bloop, bloop. And then we could have like pillars here. I don't really care about this area right now, since there's no buildings there and there's no nothing there, and we never actually see this side of the mountain. So I can just kind of do this. Now that's how it would look like. So it would be like, and that's where our chest would go. Because this is already done, we will now kind of need to transport the items over to there, and I already designed something extremely cool in my testing world, which I will need to build right now. Now this idea is kind of crazy, honestly, but so the thing is, I didn't want like a hopper line or water stream between here and there. What I wanted instead was what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to launch the items over to there. Seems like a crazy idea, and honestly it is. I don't need this. We're going to need a dropper here, and then we're going to need those water buckets, or rather we're going to need some water sources going up all the way up to there. And bloop. Perfection. Now, another so good thing about this is going to be that we're going to need to use 2 ticks of delay instead of single tick. It's still gonna be fairly fast, given that bamboo grows so fast. We don't really need as much, as much throughput here. So we're going to have all those chests backed up really quickly, hopefully. But still. I got it to work and it's so ridiculous. Look at this. Oh, but I love it. I truly love it. Does any iron end up down there? It doesn't. It does not. It works perfectly. Oh man, that's like the coolest thing ever. Now we're still gonna need a basket. Catch all the iron up here. I'm going to need like pressure plates. Yeah, kind of. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Plop, plop, plop. And then 2 water buckets. 1, 2, and that's enough. I'm gonna go up here now, and so it works on the one end, and then we need to put work on this end, which just simply means creating a clock thingy here with a lever for now, so that we can quite simply stop it from firing, because we don't need it firing, as we don't have any chests over there, and we also don't have a redstone line which would tell this side stop dispensing items. It has to be set to 2 ticks because that's what it is on the other side. And now plop, 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 plop. Works. Oh my. Oh, that's really awesome. What we could do is have like ceramic sent out to here with an observer here, which will make an observer thing happen here, which would basically be a flip-flop, meaning we would kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 get the signal across, and that's like, I think, entirely doable, maybe. Alright, how, when, and why did all those mobs spawn? Like, we've got a sheep here, we've got a normal llama here, it's not a traveling llama. We've got a pig here. I've seen a pig yesterday, which I killed, so, well, now we can't breed them. And we've got 2 horses. Where do all those mobs come from? No, there's not a pig. Look at that. What? I have crafted a few barrels, and I'm creating this kind of a buffer for our fuel for our furnaces. So that's where the bamboo is gonna come in. It's gonna fill up the furnace, and it's gonna fill up the hopper, then it's gonna fill up the barrel, and then it will be able to fill up the next one. So filling up all of those furnaces will take a while at first. We could kind of AFK here, I guess, but once it's done, it's pretty much really reliable and really fast in the way it will work. We've got all the bars in place, and now the next thing we're gonna do is place our hoppers so that they can be supplied with bamboo. Hoppers will look like this. So we've got one facing into this barrel. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I have this back, please. Nope, apparently I can't. Give me a second. Perfect. Blah. There we go. Got one hopper here, and then we've got a hopper line running across over there. We've now reached the end of this kind of row of, or like this side, so we will now go over to the other side. This is kind of where the chest is, so we'll need to do some hopper action there. But we've almost reached this side of the smeltery. Whoops, that's wrong. That's still wrong. There, and then here. Chop, 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 bam. Boom. Now all the bamboo is flowing into the system. As we'll be able to see, our bamboo delivery system will start going soon. Once we see that going, we'll see that this farm will start harvesting bamboo again, or we will obviously not have enough bamboo for everything. Now, yeah, there we go, it's doing its thing. And it's filling up this guy first, then this hopper, then this barrel, then this next item hopper, and then it will go to the next one. We'll fill this up, this, and so on. That's gonna be a lot of bamboo in here. But as we can see, the bamboo delivery system is already firing. And something happened here, see? That's not how it's supposed to work. Why does this... Oh, there we go. As long as it delivers bamboo, I guess, we're fine. Was it a torch burnout I had there? I think it was the torch burnout. Where do I even use a redstone torch here? Do I even use one? Oh yeah, we do use a torch up here. For no reason, but we still do. We're gonna replace those torches with repeaters, because we can see those torches don't work too well. They kind of burn out after a while. And then our piston is just stuck there. And there we go, our problem is now fixed. We can now patch that up. We can try and escape from here somehow. Now, as you can see, this got harvested. Ouch, 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 ouch. That was quite stupid. I'm just gonna drop some bamboo down here. Oh, and we're actually gonna be able to... I think we're gonna be able to see this in action. There we go, see? It told the other side that it doesn't need any more bamboo. Once it needs some more bamboo, it's gonna do this thing again. And then it's gonna toggle the bamboo delivery system once again. And the bamboo delivery system is firing once again. All the bamboo is dropping down here. It goes into this tube here. It's like too fast for you to see it going. But you see that? It's cool. And this is the system I came up with. When we have our minecart coming back, because we're gonna have 32 furnaces in total. 16 on one side and 16 on the other side. So the minecart is gonna go over those furnaces, then over those furnaces over there, and then it's gonna go all the way back. Now once it's back at its station, it will want to get 64 items to deposit 32 on the first go and then 32 on the way back home. So right here, this pulse extender timer thingy will let the minecart with chest get a bit over 64 items, which is fine, because it's only gonna deposit those 64 items. The 10 items are gonna stay there, but that's not a problem for us. But as we've seen, it has in fact gathered more than 64 pieces of like iron blocks, because that's what we have here, and not more than that. Now, if you do this again, it's gonna do the exact same thing. It's gonna get 64 items and 10. We could just kind of fiddle with it to get it to like get the perfect amount of blocks, so 64. But I don't really care. And do this again, as you can see, and it's gonna do this every single time. Now, let's say we don't have enough items. Let's say we only have 32 items. Let our minecart go to this station with only 32 items. It's gonna get those 32 items and then it's gonna be sent off immediately as it does it. Like this. Now, if we don't have any items in the system, it's just gonna stay there forever. Or rather, until we put some items in here. And once we do, it's gonna wait for those 64 items to flow in, 64 and 10, and then it's gonna go again. So this here is like a perfect system for us, and that's what we're gonna build on the Phoenix server. But before we can do this item depository thingy, we'll first need to put the hoppers underneath the furnaces to get the finished result out of the smeltery. And then we'll need to push those blocks, all those items, one block up, because the chest is 1 block further up on the y-axis than the hopper line would be. Which is kind of inconvenient, but I think it's gonna be okay. Basically what I mean is that our chest is here. And we kind of need a way to input our items into this chest. Where did I steal this from? There. So as you can see, our items are gonna come in on this level, but then they will need to go up 1 block. Those tiny 1 block item elevators are in place already. From what I can tell, I don't think this quasi-connects to those hoppers in any way, which would be perfect. It's possible for us to put those redstone blocks, give me that, right here. And then it's going to power our rails perfectly. Now I think it should be done now, but look at this. I walked out of the end and saw this happening. Sure. I need a minecart with chests now, and then we'll be able to... Oh, I love it. Then I'll be able to test it out. Meaning... craft a chest. Like this. And then we can fly there. Ouch. Phantoms. That's also a thing. Were those guys here always torches? I think I remember putting lanterns everywhere. Why are the torches here? Someone put them here. If so, I don't know why. Anyway. We can now test it out. Here's the minecart. And we have nothing inside right now. Gonna do this. No, oh no. So now I have kind of rerouted those hoppers around this kind of elevation here. Now the last thing we need to do is to finally try the system out. And hopefully it's gonna work, like, hopefully. We need to refill some of the bamboo now, because we've got 4 new empty hoppers in the chain, but that's fine, the farm's gonna do it. Now what we can do is check if everything is correct. It should be. I'm gonna put 64 pieces of stone in here. I'm gonna check if I'm recording. I am. 64 pieces of stone. Now to see if it's all gonna work, I'm actually gonna stand here. Oh, suspense is rising. Nothing happened. And after a lot, and I mean a lot of debugging, I finally got it to work. Well, we only have those 60 items here. Where are the 4 that got lost somewhere? And why does it constantly steal bamboo from somewhere? Oh, sorry, I meant even more debugging. Now that I think I fixed the bamboo issue, we're going to put 64 pieces of stone in here, and we're going to let our minecart do its thing. Now if it goes all the way to here, and then all the way back, and it has no bamboo inside, and we get 64 pieces of smooth stone back, then that means that we're successful. This furnace always gets 2 items instead of 1, but I almost don't really care. Like, it's just not going to get the 3rd item, because yeah. Okay. Do you have bamboo inside? You don't. This was the issue. The mechanic was kind of going here, and then it was in this position kind of between those two blocks for enough time to grab one bamboo, which we've now fixed, so I'm happy about this. And we can now cover that up. We can cover this up. We can cover that up. Actually, can we? Can we cover that up? We have some rails here. And if a mob just fell down on top of these rails, it wouldn't be very good for us. So I'm just gonna grab like stone and cover it up really quick. It seems to be covered up perfectly to me. Now we can't walk in this direction anymore, but we can walk back now. This, it should also be lit up perfectly. That's good. And you know what? I think we are done here. 64. This is perfect. It works exactly as I wanted it to. I'm happy now. But then again, this was everything for today. And thank you for watching, everyone. If you did like this episode, please do ensure to click the like button. And maybe think of subscribing, potentially, if you want to see more episodes. That will be cool. But as said, this is everything for today. Thank you for watching, and see you later.